I love smoothies every morning. It's way better than coffee. Welcome to today's video. As you know, I do a lot of manuals. More specifically, I do a lot of nose manuals. So, as the title of the video says, I'm going to show you how to improve your nose manuals like I do. Let's change the atmosphere up a little bit. Much better. Alright, I'm at my old house. I figured this was the best option to show you how to nose manual because this is where I learned how to nose manual. First, you're going to want to find a crack similar to this one right here. Or you could choose the grass, but it rained recently, so ours is all wet and I'm not going to do that. Go ahead and take your front wheels and put them in the crack and then just practice holding your balance. Get used to like your foot placement, find what's comfortable for you, and then start holding your manuals. Since I didn't mention it, there is a pocket that you can put your foot into, but I found that the pocket is this little spot right around this area, right above your bolt. I keep my foot kind of on the flat part and the curve, so I can keep my front foot doing most of the work. My heel is going to be more on the concave, and my front foot's going to be right in that pocket area, so I can just kind of balance the nose manual. That's the pocket. Go find your pocket, see what works for you. Yeah. Oh, I haven't done stationary in so long. Yeah, after you get used to nose manuals, you can practice like popping out, but yeah, getting used to holding your balance is the hardest part. While I was heading to the parking lot right over there to do the next segment, I ate shit and my camera took a tumble, and now look at my elbow. Look at that. Camera still works. This guy was in his truck watching, it was great. My elbow feels great. Anyway, tip number 2. Once you've figured out how to hold your manuals, like it's stationary in a crack, take it to a parking lot. All the spaces, see how many you can do. Start with like from 1 to 1, and then from 1 to 2, and then 2 to 3, and then on and on and on. Don't mind the truck, but just try to add more on every single time. For a little added difficulty, you could try nose manualing 2 and nolling over the line back into nose manual, or just nolling over them to get out of it. We're going to call this one tip 2.5. because we're at the same spot doing basically the same thing. You're going to get used to ollieing into your nose manual. So again, when you go to a spot and you have to ollie into nose manual, you'll be more used to it in the beginning. Last one's not really a tip, but you just gotta go find a skate spot now. Go find a manual pad, a curb, something you can ollie onto, ride across, and come off of. And then you can go learn your nose manuals. So we're gonna go hunt for a manual pad. I know exactly where it is. And since I'm in Apple Valley, I went to my favorite manual pad that I skated almost every single night that I could, and every day that I was around, anytime that I could go skate, I was at this manual pad practicing my manuals. If you want to do good manuals, do them a lot.
Cause here comes brand new flavor in your ear. Come on, Yare, with some flavor in your ear. Like, I plan to be around for many years with rappers fear, and Yare bringing flavor in your ear. Like, I'm bringing brand new flavor in your ear. Yeah, Yare with some flavor in your ear. And here comes a brand new flavor in your ear. Bar so dope, it makes you think clear. And I'm bringing brand new flavor in your ear.
Alright, now that I'm done doing my little manual stuff, let's go over the tips on how to improve your nose manuals. Like I said, first, find a crack, grass, and practice your balance. Get your foot placement down, get everything prepared for when you take it out to the streets and actually start doing nose manuals. Again, number 2 is start doing them while rolling. Do them down the sidewalk, do them on your way somewhere, like if you're skating to the store. Nose manual a bunch of sidewalk blocks. Go to a parking lot, practice nose manuals, just get down actually doing nose manuals while moving. And then lastly, it's not really a tip, but actually going to the spot and doing manuals, ollieing into them, nollieing out of them, getting used to it, getting yourself prepared to do like 180s out, nollie flip out, nollie heel out, nollie tray, nollie inward. The possibilities are endless. Just figure out nose manuals. A lot of people just do manuals, so once they see people doing nose manuals a bunch, it doesn't look the same. I don't know. I just thought it'd be fun to make this video on how to nose manual because I've been asked a lot on why I'm so good at them, why I do them all the time, and this is just one of the reasons. This spot that I'm at is one of my absolute favorite spots ever. I always come here just to try new manuals. I know it's not that high, but it's fun to me. Now you know how to improve your nose manuals.